Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing, and that's Chuck behind me. So, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying your journey to becoming more yourself. I'm doing a weekly tarot reading for Sagittarius, and cross watchers are welcome. Anyone who is drawn to this reading, you are very welcome here. Hope this reading finds you happy and healthy. So I'm looking at the week here for you, the week ahead. I'm going to be looking at past energies, present energies, challenges, messages from your higher self, what's hidden, your opportunity, and possible outcome. So let's get cracking, Sagittarius. If you would like an inner reading where I tune into your specific questions, there's a link in the description box below. So much fun meeting so many of you in that one-on-one space. Let's get started. In the past, we have the King of Cups. This is someone very compassionate, a lot of grace and understanding. This is someone who really knows who they are, very open to heart space. Feels like they hold space for themselves very well and hold space for others. By being this comfortable with emotions, this person has a lot of wisdom. They feel very peaceful. It feels gentle. All right, what do we need to know about this energy? Feels like this person was in your environment. This is someone who could be a water sign who just brought so much peace. They could see you. They could feel. It's like they really could hold space for who you are. You felt very peaceful and comfortable around this person. Could be a friend or someone in your family. It feels like a group setting. Maybe you were around this person at celebrations or parties or get-togethers. Feels like this person made you feel very loved, lovable. That's really beautiful. It feels very loving. Feels like that was hidden. Whoever this was, whatever connection you had with this person in the past, feels like it was hidden. You wanted to... It feels like you wanted, like, hey, are you feeling this too? There's some inappropriateness, something like you're not allowed to love this person. They're not allowed to love you. There's some taboo, something in this. Feels like in the past you might have tried to communicate. Maybe you were drunk. Maybe like I want to take this. I want to see if this person... Feels like you might have said something foolish, or that trying to acknowledge this very loving energy. And it feels like after you, I don't know, somehow tried to shine some light, say something, maybe you said something, and it feels like that was you went into no connection, or this person turned their back on you, or you were embarrassed and you ghosted them, or there's some type of disconnect after this event. Wow. All right, in present time, it looks like you're in the energy of the Four of Swords. Healing that heartache, healing your heart. I feel like you miss this energy, or this type of energy, someone who, because you're healing your heart and you feel a little lonely. Like you're missing having someone who can see you, who can feel you, who can be nurturing, who can help you heal, accepting who you are. Yeah, well, okay. It does seem like you are feeling in that old connection in present time, or you're calling in something similar. So it feels like a soulmate type of energy. And again, it's coming out as a challenge. There's some challenge around this soul connection. It looks like whoever you were connected with in the past, it looks like in present time, they're hard to connect with. They seem icy, cold. They've cut the connection. Or this is someone in your environment. Oh, okay. This is why you're healing your heart. This is why you're reaching out with your feelings to this energy in your past, because there's someone in your environment who's very cold, very icy, very much in their head, and they're not in their heart, and they're mean. They're mentally manipulative. They're cold. It's so cold. This person's so cold and cruel. And so it's like you're creating this nest for yourself in present time. And it feels like you're taking yourself back to that connection when you felt cherished, when you felt cared for. There's something around your finances, and or whoever is in your environment that's kind of cold. There's some type of financial insecurity that's going on here. Feels like this person needs you, is dependent on you, or codependent. They're not nurturing. They're not abundant. Ooh, there's obligation energy here. I feel obligated with this energy. Yeah, dependency. There's just a lot of toxic feminine energy around you. It feels like who you're connected with. It could be anybody showing up. It could be one person with all of these kind of combustible, toxic energies, karmic, dependent, obsessive, needy, clingy, insecure, mean, punishing. It could be showing up in a lot of different people with these energies, or this could be one person who's just really cling on. They don't want to let go. I can see why you're healing your heart, and feels like you're trying to create some safety from this energy. because this person or people knows just where to poke. You've at some point opened yourself to these people or person and been very vulnerable and open, and now they're using that vulnerability against you. This is someone who's willing to win at any cost because they're feeling very desperate. Yeah, this is not a dream come true. This person is very out of balance. This person is blocking your dream come true. You're really having to distance yourself from this energy. It's really loud in your environment, disruptive, and it's like, I just need some freaking space. Wanted to say something else. I need this space to heal my heart. There's no cups in this person's energy. There's a lot of dependency, like financial dependency, stability, and just cruel with how exacting they're cutting with their words. This isn't a dream come true. This is a nightmare, and you're really having to separate yourself, create an island for yourself, and go heal. There could be third-party energy. That's why the Four of Swords came up. Four of Swords is after Three of Swords. Okay, for some of you, it looks like your unwillingness to address these people, this person, your inability to be honest with yourself and this person is to stay in this connection, to stay in this connection, you could be creating this third party energy because you are thinking of someone else. You're thinking of this past energy. You're escaping the pain of this situation and not dealing with it, not taking action on it, and escaping to something that would make you feel better. So instead of addressing the issue, it's like I don't want to take action where I need to. I want to I just want to go right to. I want to bypass these difficulties. I don't know how to deal with this person. So you might be going into a third party scenario. There's someone in your environment, someone who's... No, this is your energy as well. It looks like you also have this way of focusing on business so you don't have to deal with what's going on in your personal life. It's like very stubbornly, I'm just going to keep moving forward, and I'm not going to address the truth of these issues. I've asked for clarity and I've received clarity. I want my freedom. That's what you want. It feels like you haven't given yourself permission to end a connection. And so some of you are, instead of taking that step or addressing it like this, I need to cut this out. I'm seeing this clearly. It's just not working. Feels like some of you are wanting to, instead of doing the surgery to excise what's not working out of your life and cut people out who, are creating a lot of heartache. I feel like this person is upset too. They're not happy. They can tell you're not happy. No, but no one's really saying like, it's just not. I feel like this connection has run its course. I think everybody's afraid of going off on their own. It's time for a new beginning. There are people in your life, it's just not working. They don't want to build with you. They don't want to build what you want to build. They're not going in the same direction, and you're all just ignoring it. You have an opportunity in this present energy to make this change. Hear the Michael Jackson, you got to make that change. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm telling him he's got to make that change. That song would be good. I've got to make that change. I feel like you keep waiting for this partner to change, for the connection to change, for these connections, maybe it's multiple, to change, and it's you. You're waiting for your reflection to change, your environment, and it's you. You've got to make that change inside, an internal shift. Messages from your higher self is the Eight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, everything is like slowed down. There's no movement. Very stuck. I feel stuck. I'm trying to escape this. I'm trying to do anything other than address why I'm stuck, because I feel like you've got this belief that this person and people and the connections you have with them are not a variable. They're a constant. And so in that equation, you're trying to change all the variables. It feels like you've changed all the variables in the equation because you have a belief that this person is a constant, that they are not a variable in your life equation. And that's just a belief. Some title that they have: husband, wife, mother, father, brother, sister, cousin, whatever it is, like, they have to be in my life. I have to deal with them. Do you? It feels like you're bumping up against some beliefs of who this is to you. And you're trying to carry this yourself. You can't, there's a lack of movement. I don't know how, I feel like I'm repeating myself now. Wow, Three of Swords again. Looks like some of you are, because of this lack of movement, instead of dealing with whoever this is and this heartbreak, feels like escaping. I want to escape. It's going to lead to, it feels like if you are considering or you're in a third party, there's this, I'm not judging here. I'm just seeing that you're creating a larger heartbreak. You're avoiding a certain level of heartbreak and bringing other people into it and creating more. instead of addressing, instead of being willing to look at that heartache and take action on it. It looks like you're really I get this. You're wanting to make sure like this isn't just a temporary lull, that this is but right now it's like there's a lack of real action. You're going very slowly, avoiding, and it's so you're not going to end this cycle. There's quite a possibility to repeat a cycle. Maybe this is a cycle that you repeat a lot when you're in a connection, but you don't know how to end it. You don't want to hurt people. You don't want to get hurt yourself. It's hard to even address it and acknowledge it. You're exhausted right now. It looks like you're defensive because this person is feeling the same way, but no one's really talking about it, or they're feeling something similar, or it feels like you're both blaming each other, and there's a lot of guardedness because you guys were once on the same team going in the same direction, but something has changed. Your challenge is to get out of whatever mindset it is that believes that the only way to get out of this is to be a player, to be shallow, kind of in that shallow energy. Oh, I get. Okay. It looks like it might be easier for you to blow up your life instead of address things. Blow up a connection, make it impossible to go back. Wow. That's really where the player thing, part of you really wants to get caught. Someone wants to get caught so it can blow up the whole thing and you could just escape. There's a real opportunity here to do something different. So, what's hidden is the 10 of Wands. Wow, my voice just went, wow. What's hidden? What's hidden is this burden that you're ready to let go. It feels like it's things that you haven't said, things that you haven't spoken. You've been pretending, you've been masked to your partner here. You've been blaming them, projecting your stuff onto them. They've been projecting their stuff onto you. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of pain and hurt. All this lack of communication, lack of honesty. Wow. And it feels like some codependency here. You guys are clinging on to each other's energy. Or there's someone that's ready to release burdens. There's someone just very, they think this is where they get their stability. This could be your partner. They're afraid of financial, difficulties. Maybe you were the breadwinner. They took care of something else. Feels like if you reassured this person and backed it up and were honest about this, that, let's make this fair. I think both of us can survive this. I know both of us can survive this. It feels like talking, releasing, like, let's talk about this honestly. Not like going back and who did what. But this is where we're at. This isn't working. We're both our worst versions of ourselves. I want to leave this while there's still some ounce of love and respect for each other, so we don't completely destroy each other. So it looks like what's hidden is this amazing opportunity for some karma, positive, wonderful karma, instead of maybe repeating a pattern of Three of Swords, of I don't know how to address this, so I'm just going to escape, or I'm going to blow this stuff up. Your opportunity is Judgment in reverse. It feels like letting go of judgment. I'm stop judging this person. This person might have been, who you were connected with, might have been so perfect, like a younger version of both of you guys, but things have changed. It's time to move on. Stop judging them. They might be, this is for some of you, they might be cold and feeling clingy and needy and mean and hard, because they can tell you're, on some level, you're not saying the truth of how you're feeling. You're telling them what they want to hear, but they can feel that your energy is going to someone else. Your loving energies, they're not feeling it. They know on some level, they can feel your loyalties going elsewhere. There could be gaslighting going on here. Maybe you're even like, oh my gosh, no. Could be either side. You could be the person I'm talking about. No one is winning in this scenario. Yeah, there's a real opportunity to learn how to grieve in a more healthy manner. How to break up in a more conscious way, where everybody can be independent and succeed, where you're not pushing the other down and escaping. You're not trying to blow up the relationship so you don't have to deal with the discomfort of communicating your feelings. There's a lot of potential here for, also, if this is like a marriage scenario, because there's finances and have been coming up a lot, and stability. If you blow this connection up because that feels easier, then both of you, it feels like, if this is a marriage, then it feels like a lot of money in divorce and anger and that type of stuff. Whereas if you both work together and are like, let's same page this. I want both of us to walk out and feel confident with our finances. I want both of us to walk out feeling as good as we can. You know, it's the end of a connection, end of a marriage here. But let's it's not your job or your partner's job to help each other heal through the heartbreak. But you can be conscious of the financial constraints, the financial issues. There's an opportunity here, if you really deal with the heartbreak and the hard work of breaking up, then there's an opportunity here for everybody to have a financial windfall, because the energy isn't in attacking each other and karma and lower vibrational energies. You're wishing the best for each other as best as you can in a breakup and moving on. And so both of your energies are towards the future, and so not embroiled and back in all this karma. And so both of you can benefit from a financial stable new beginning. Wow. All right. Possible outcome, the wheel in reverse. So this is karma. So there's some karma ripening as the possible outcome. What karma is ripening? What do we need to know about the possible outcome? What does Sagittarius need to know about this possible outcome? Okay, when you make plans, when you strategize in that karmic way, when you strategize to blow up the connection, or I'm just going to alleviate my pain and go find someone else without leaving this connection, or properly dissolving a connection, I'm just going to head to another connection. There's also a message here of burying your head in work. So I'm not acknowledging, I'm just going to, it's just so painful. I don't know how to even begin this, so I'm going to focus on work. It looks like there's a real opportunity here to make some changes, to speak some truths. Uncomfortable truths, yeah. And to start making cuts, to realize, going forward, this connection is not for me. Anything else we need to know? What does Sagittarius need to know about possible outcome? It looks like when you strategize in those lower vibrational energies, I'm going to third party this. I'm going to avoid making a decision about this. It invites a lot of energy into your space that's maybe not wanted. Not really. Not on a soul level. It feels like you're a bit depleted, and yeah, it's time to surrender and what did I just see? Admit defeat. Admit this connection is not moving forward. It's not for me. And boy, it seems like a lot of you, feels like a split. Some of you are deciding to be honest, to get off this karmic wheel of third parties to blow up relationships. You have a lot of good karma in your energy right now for those of you who speak the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it is. And then there's another group of you who it's just easier to do the same karmic thing and strategize in that old way, to not really be, to be more of a player, you know, like, feels like this energy feels like an easy, like it feels better in the short term, seeking pleasure instead of dealing with the infection that needs to be dealt with in your life. If you're doing that, it looks like you're really showing your hand. You might even be gaslighting your partner. You know, like, why are you feeling so insecure? Why? Because they can feel either you've already started this third party connection, or you're moving towards it, or playing with it, the idea of it. Yeah. Dealer's choice. Do I want to repeat this cycle and also put myself in a position where in this Three of Swords energy, the karma, are you okay with, you know, this Three of Swords energy? When you're playing in this energy and you're maybe the one engaging in a third party energy, it feels okay. But if you're on the other side, if you've been cheated on and betrayed, and would you be okay receiving what you're putting out? So, all right. Wow, it feels like crossroads here. Very, very karmic, because the Wheel of Fortune has come up 3 times in this reading. The Three of Swords twice. Very at the heart, the center of this reading is about that Three of Swords energy. Wow, what will you do? So, take care. Hope that was helpful. Bye.